Yes, people, it's your boy Soft in the building. I'm absolutely devastated, heartbroken, and gutted. We should have won that game. I'm so proud of the team, I can't lie. But to get to the 96th minute, and it feels like a loss. Man City was celebrating that like it was they've won the game. It was like a loss to us. I can't lie. The way they celebrated that draw at the Etihad, it was mad. But when we celebrated our draw last year, 0-0 at their ground, what did they say? You're celebrating a draw, you're celebrating a draw. But look who's celebrating a draw now. Gutted, man. But I got to give it to the boys. You know, back in the days, Arsenal was such a soft touch. We got called out. They don't know about the dark arts, all of this. And you know what? We're different now. We're built different, Arsenal. Look at the dark arts. Look how we go down. Look how we waste time. That's what you have to do. Look at the Jose Mourinho teams. They used to do that. The way we defend is like that. I'm so proud of this team. I can't lie, man. Mikel Arteta, I've got to give it to you. Because you know what? We showed up. Because a lot of people would have thought we would have went there, sat back, be defensive like last year. But you know what? We were 1-0 down and we thought, you know what? We're going to go for it. And guess what? We did. Can't lie. The first 10 minutes, they had us on strings. I thought it was going to be a long day. Gundogan hit the post. Then he scuffed a shot again and it went off. And I thought, okay, it could be a long day here. They're on it. Savinho coming off the right like Riyad Mahrez. And obviously set up big Erling Haaland. But you know what? We didn't go in our shell. We didn't think let's play defensive. We thought, you know what? We're going to go for it now. Let's actually show we can go there and score goals as well. We're going to come at you. And after that 10-15 minute spell, we did. We stuck it on them. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Rodri coming off was a big factor as well. Because we all know they're Rodri FC. They can't win without Rodri, let's be honest. He's the man who keeps everything ticking and moving and switching that play. So him coming off did help, I can't lie. But you know what? I got to give it to them. Ricardo Calafiori, that goal was phenomenal. Man like Calamari, Ricky Rocket, top bins. This guy moves like Maldini. Till this day, I've not seen a tall centre-back that moves like him. So silky. He's got that Italian mentality, that defending. But at the same time, he wants to go forward. He loves driving on the ball. What a goal. And then we scored a second. Kyle Walker's touching his man. Like, bro, what are you touching me for? Gabriel was like, what? Your pace is gone. Man went round him like, see you later. Boom. What a second goal. And it was all us. I can't lie. I thought, you know what? We're going there to win. And that's what Mikel Arteta said before the game. We're going there to win. And then who turned up? Who wanted to be the star of the show? Michael Oliver. That fraud. The fraud. Michael Oliver. This is the same guy last year when we played him at home. Kovacic got sent off. Guess what? He didn't send him off. This is the same guy when Man City played Liverpool and Doku put his foot. Remember that? And he should have got a penalty. And Liverpool should have had a penalty and he didn't give it. Michael Oliver is a fraud. I'm telling you this now. He wanted to be the star of the show. Let the game go. Let the game be. It was amazing 11-11 for anyone wanted to see what's going to happen. He ruined it for us. But what did we do? We must have went in there. Mikel Arteta went there at halftime and said to him, look, let's go out there and show why we're champions. And you know what? For 45-50 minutes, we defended unbelievable. That was like the wall of China. That defense was phenomenal. They couldn't get through us. They were playing sideways, 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 sideways FC. Rodri was shooting outside the box. Kovacic was shooting outside the box. They couldn't get through us. We were solid. We were colossus at the back. Our defensive and midfield was phenomenal. They couldn't get through us. And they got to the 95, 96 minutes. And it takes one split moment, one lack of concentration against Man City, and they will punish you. And it was that Jack Grealish quick corner. We slept. And we should have went out to him quicker. And then a little ricochet of Kivior when they shot and it come to John Stones. The way they celebrated that is that they won 3-2. Look at them. I'm not going to lie. I didn't fear Man City. Even with 10 men, they had nothing. I shouldn't even fear them this season. Honestly, they had nothing about them. Nothing. They didn't even penetrate us. Pause. Raya was unbelievable. The way he came out, got the ball from the corners, the way he got his team up, the way he played the dark arts. He was phenomenal. He was my man of the match. Honestly, the boys put in a shift. They were shattered. That's why they pulled up with cramps. Yeah, you might call it dark arts, but at the same time, I generally believe they were shattered. Their legs were gone. Don't forget we played Atlanta 3 days ago away, and now we've come here. They were done. But they put in a shift. They grinded out. And you know what? Hats off to them. I can't thank them enough. They done everything they could. But it was just that one moment they slept. And we know you sleep that one moment, Man City will punish you. But I'm proud of them. So proud of them. Honestly, they can take a lot of courage from this game and be like, you know what? We can win this league. We've got it. We've got everything about us to win this league. Because I'm telling you now, we showed up yesterday and we proved to them we're here. And it reminded me of an old rivalry like Arsenal, Man United. Back in them days, in the 1990s and the 2000s. You know what? The tenacious, the Gabriel versus Haaland, the arguments after the game, the push and shove, it showed to me this is a rivalry now. Man City Arsenal is a rivalry. And Man City know we're here to stay and we're here to push them all the way. Because boy, I'm telling you now, we're going to. 11 versus 11, it could have been a different game. But you know what? Due to circumstances and everything like that, if someone told me you would get 3 points at Tottenham, get a point at City, I would have bit your hand and taken it. But it hurts even more when you're like 1 minute off. But you know what? I'm so proud of the team. So proud. They can take a lot out of this. Put your heads up and we go again. Because that just showed to me we have got it in us. And we showed why we can be champions. And we've rattled Man City's cage. The way these men celebrated that draw. And they complained when we celebrated the draw at Etihad last year 0-0. The way they celebrated. You'd think they'd won 3-2 at the Etihad. But you know what? Hats off to the team. Hats off to Mikel Arteta. And yeah, it feels like a loss. But we go again. Nah, well done to the boys, man.